The deepest wounds in a man's life are almost never delivered by strangers. They come from the people he let close. The friend who took the secret and used it. The partner who promised and walked. The brother who chose the other side when it mattered most. Betrayal is not just loss. It is loss with your own trust used as the weapon. Most men respond to it in one of two broken ways. They collapse into bitterness and let it poison everything that comes after. Or they pretend it didn't touch them and carry the wound unhealed for years. The Stoics knew betrayal intimately. They were exiled by men they served, condemned by men they taught, turned on by men they trusted, and they built a response that neither denies the wound nor lets it rule. Here is the problem with betrayal. It does not only hurt you in the moment. It rewires how you see everything after. You start scanning every kindness for the catch. You hold people at arm's length to stay safe. You mistake suspicion for wisdom. The betrayal ends, but the flinch remains, and the flinch costs you every good relationship that comes next. This is how one person's betrayal becomes your prison. They wronged you once. But if you let it close you off, you finish the job they started. You hand them a power over your future they never earned. Marcus faced the betrayal of Avidius Cassius, a trusted general who declared himself emperor, who tried to seize everything Marcus had built. And Marcus's recorded response was not rage, it was almost grief. He said he hoped to settle it without bloodshed. He refused to let another man's treachery turn him into something cruel. The Stoic principle is this: another man's betrayal reveals his character. Your response reveals yours. Only one of those is in your control. Guard it. Epictetus taught it directly. He said, "Men are disturbed not by what happens, but by their judgments about what happens." The betrayal is an event. The bitterness is a choice you make on top of it. The first you could not prevent. The second is entirely yours. Marcus told himself every morning that he would meet the deceitful and the disloyal, and that their wrongs could not truly harm him, because they could not touch his character unless he let them. He did not expect loyalty from everyone, so betrayal did not shatter his world. It confirmed what he already knew about human nature and left his own intact. Here is what no one tells you about surviving betrayal. The goal is not to never be betrayed again. You cannot control that without becoming a man who trusts no one, and that man has already lost. The goal is to be betrayed and remain whole. To take the wound, learn from it, and keep your capacity to trust the right people intact. Strength is not refusing to be hurt. Strength is being hurt and refusing to let it deform you. Move 1. Feel it fully, then judge it clearly. Stoicism is not pretending you feel nothing. That is suppression, and suppression rots. The Stoic feels the betrayal fully, and then refuses to let the feeling write the verdict. You let the pain be real without letting it lie to you about everything else. Seneca wrote an entire work on anger, and his counsel was not to deny it, but to refuse to act from it. Feel the wound. Name it honestly, but do not let the heat of the moment decide who you become. Judgment made in pain is almost always wrong. Give it time before you decide what it means. The wound is real. The story your anger tells about it usually is not. Move 2. Refuse to become what betrayed you. The great danger of betrayal is the temptation to repay it, to become hard, scheming, willing to wound first so you are never wounded again. This feels like strength. It is the betrayal completing its work inside you. When Cassius was killed before Marcus could reach him, Marcus did not celebrate. He reportedly mourned the lost chance to show mercy. He even spared the conspirator's family. Not weakness, mastery. He would not let another man's treachery dictate his character. That is the harder, higher road. Let the betrayal teach you discernment. Never let it teach you cruelty. The moment you become what hurt you, they have won completely. Move 3. Trust again, but earned, not assumed. The flinch tells you to close the gate forever. Don't. A man who trusts no one is not safe. He is alone, and his life slowly empties. The answer to betrayal is not zero trust. It is wiser trust. Trust given to those who have shown, over time, that they can hold it. Epictetus said to examine the price of things before you give yourself to them. Apply it to people. Watch what they do, not only what they say. Give your deepest trust slowly, to the proven few. That is not paranoia. It is the wisdom betrayal was supposed to teach you. You do not honor a betrayal by shutting down. You honor your own future by trusting better, clearer-eyed, slower, and stronger than before. Betrayal will find every man who dares to let people close. The question is never whether you can avoid it. The question is what it makes of you. You can let it make you bitter, suspicious, and closed, and finish the wound the traitor started. Or you can take it, grieve it, learn from it, and remain a man still capable of loyalty, still capable of trust, still in command of his own character. The betrayer chose who they are. You still get to choose who you are. Take the wound, keep your character, walk on unshaken. If this channel is steadying how you face things, subscribe. New episode every Tuesday and Saturday. Next time, once you can survive betrayal and stay whole, you find something most men never reach. A confidence that does not depend on anyone's approval, that no insult, loss, or setback can shake. The Stoics had a name for it. That's next.